They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make third down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again, might the offense go back to handing it off to their...
And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. First down for this offense. On the run, it's Green. Buys a little time. On the move, he fires. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. We've got this 3rd down play to open the quarter. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for the big play. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And they're able to get him down.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Scrambling away. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with the lone back. You better be aware that stiff arm's coming. He gave him the business end of it and gets it out to the 14.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to get to him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
What a great play by the defense. And a play like that in this situation of the game, late, it's close, 3rd down, you gotta have it. But how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Using his feet to buy time. And he'll be brought down.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown and now get nothing. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Woodson. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. At the 35, he's open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I gotta have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. We need to go for it on 4th.
And it's caught inside the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15.
Man, you play this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to, what, a couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game develop?
They've got a little work to do here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Moving out to the right. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting it 4th.
If he houses this, it's ball game. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. And, man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down in this area of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you're the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really...
Headed to the end zone. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to pound their way in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you've got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Defense going to use a timeout. Can't afford to have any confusion on the call here. 4th and goal, and instead of trying a game-winning field goal attempt, they're going to go for it here. He looks that one in nicely. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Yeah, but we live in an analytics world, right? Go for it on 4th down. You know, you should do that more often. Well, when you do that, you also have to deal with the other side of the coin. They get stuffed. It wasn't stupid, but no points on the drive, and now you turn the ball over back to your defense to go make it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the tight end. Strong, firm tackle.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. You know, in that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Field is condensed. Not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Got the back over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that 1st down.
Catch in the middle. It's key. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Man, so many people always say, go for it, go for it, go for it. Well, you do have to deal with the negative side of that, too. When you don't get it, maybe you have an opportunity to get points. A lot of these things have to come into the equation. Not every game's the same, but what do analytics say? Go for it, go for it.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. It's Green. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Wide out in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Slings it downfield. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
On target to the left. Just excellent coverage, nowhere to go, and they don't come close to getting it in. The defense, a brick wall. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. From the gun, looking for a man. If he runs this back, this game's over. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. What a fin...